Hi, and welcome to another informative video with Peak One Builders. Today we're standing on a job site in North Scottsdale in the Troon area, and we're going to take you on a 20-month journey of the entire construction of this home from the site work all the way through completion. On this 20-month journey, we're going to shoot a series of videos to inform you as the viewer all the different construction techniques, tactics, and procedures that we're going to use to build this home. This home has a lot of high performance and a lot of building science associated with it. We're going to walk you through all the things that we did, the thought process that we had, and the collaboration with the different team members and the owner during this process. This lot here in North Scottsdale was a very tricky lot to design and ultimately start the build on. There was a lot of thought that went into the site, and it took many engineers, a surveyor, the owner, the architect, all to work together and collaborate on not only a beautiful house at the end of the day, but also trying to do this in a cost-effective measure. As you see behind me, there's a lot of rocks. The site is extremely rocky, and we'll walk you up the driveway and show you some of the things that we had to deal with just to get a driveway built and get to the back of the site and start building the home. It's important to pick the right team when going into a project like this that is a multi-million-dollar project, from civil engineers, structural engineers, the architect, the builder, the surveyor, as well as involving the city with what they would allow us to do. The architect had a lot of challenges to meet. The site is very undulating and has a lot of rock on it, which ultimately became expensive to move that rock in order to develop the site along the way. A lot of thought went into where to place this home on the site. The further the home went back on the site, the better the views got, which was something that the homeowner was definitely looking for. But the problem with going further back, the more rock we had to encounter, the more challenges as far as water and drainage off this site, and the longer the driveway got, which ultimately would make that part of it more expensive. And the further back we went, the more the terrain was up and down and created quite the challenge in the separation of the two buildings, as well as the driveway and meeting all of the requirements for fire trucks, such as multiple hammerheads, which are basically the turnarounds for the fire trucks, which is required by code. Going further back on the site also did definitely give the owner much better views in 360-degree fashion, which ultimately will be absolutely gorgeous during the day and the night. During this journey, we're going to talk you through a lot of different things regarding building science and high-performance homes. Peak One Builders is an ENERGY STAR rated builder, and so there's a whole nother aspect of building a custom home utilizing all these high performance measures, and there is ultimately a lot of choices that the owner has to make, and it's kind of like eating at a fast food restaurant or eating at a place like Whole Foods. Whole Foods is going to be much more expensive, but it's also better for you. So if you want all of the items that go into a custom home, it's going to ultimately be more expensive. We are an ENERGY STAR rated builder. So we're going to walk you through the steps of what that means, what inspections are required, but also all the other aspects of building science and the high performance measures that we can take to build a better quality home. At Peak One Builders, we're looking to increase the level of craftsmanship throughout this entire project and show you what we're doing in detail. Everything from the waterproofing of the basement walls to how we're going to frame the wood framed walls. There's so many options out there when you talk about advanced framing techniques and how it can become more energy efficient. We're also going to walk you through the window and door selection and how we chose the company that we chose to provide the windows and doors on this project. We're going to go to the factory and we're going to look at how these windows are built and ask the people at the company all the different performance measures that they have to take from a quality perspective, but also how their product compares to other products on the market and how energy efficient these windows are. And lastly, we will not forget about all of the interior finishes and how we made those selections and how the owner worked with the interior designer to develop all the interior elevations and the final selections that had to go into this project just to complete the plans and start us out on a good foot. So we'll walk you through that process. We'll walk you through the choices that the owner had to make. We'll introduce you to some of the subcontractors and suppliers that we're using on this project. And we hope that you'll follow us on this journey from start to finish. Thank you for watching.